Good morning, everybody. I wanted to make a quick video about something that I wonder if any of you guys sort of experience, and that is a bit of sim racing burnout. Now, I don't get many hours a week to sit down and do a lot of sim racing. Now, maybe get a couple of hours at the weekend. And recently I've been, getting a little time to myself, sitting down at my wheel and thinking, right, what am I going to play? And then, nothing really comes to mind. Like maybe in the week I'll have collected a few Assetto Corsa mods, and then I'll stare at Content Manager and I'm not really inspired by anything to a point where now I've uninstalled Assetto Corsa. I don't really think I was getting on with that game that well anyway, and I think I brought this up in another video, the quality of the mods and stuff varies so wildly. It's difficult to know what you're gonna get. I find there was a real lack of consistency. But anyway, yeah, so I sat down today and I did this stock car race around Bathurst, mainly because Bathurst was on last week, at least the GT3 race. And I can't drive GT3 cars around this track to save my life. I can barely drive anything around this track to save my life. I'm not very good at driving the Aussie V8s, but I do know the stock cars very, very well. I think this is a car I really enjoy driving. It's a car I'm quite good at driving. At least I get closer to the quicker guys in the stock cars than I do in GT3 cars. And don't they just look great around Bathurst? There are certain cars that look really good around some tracks, and the stock cars just look, absolutely brilliant. Did any of you watch Bathurst? By the way, I thought it was quite a good race. It's still not quite back up to the quality it was. The field's pretty good, but yeah, hopefully in the next few years it'll attract some big names back to it. So yeah, I guess that's the point of this very short video. I've been sitting down to do my racing recently, and nothing's really been inspiring me to make a video, to design a livery. And I know I'm not even getting the most out of Automobilista 2, because I don't really touch a lot of the single-seater content, and I really should. I should take a look at some of the Indy cars, I should take a look at some of the classic Formula 1 cars. I should really spend some time doing this, and I'd probably find something I really enjoy. I know a lot of other YouTubers are really good at doing that. So yeah, I should probably follow in their footsteps, and or rather their example, and broaden my horizons a little bit. I did try a few months ago, but I probably wasn't trying very hard, and I was still secretly driving cars that I wanted to drive, not cars I didn't want to drive, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So I'll try and force myself to do some more single-seater stuff. But yeah, I tried a few different games as well. I picked up Grid Legends a few months ago. I think it was one of the Prime Gaming ones for free. So I picked up that a few months ago, and I hadn't even tried that. I thought, you know what, maybe a game with a little bit more structure would be really good. It isn't career mode. Whoa, we nearly lost it there. So yeah, I tried Grid Legends, and oh good lord, yeah, don't think arcade races are for me anymore. But yeah, I've been really been getting a bit desperate, to the point where I was even considering installing Project Cars 3 again. Yeah, that's how bad it's been getting. But you know what? Maybe that game is worth another look. I think it got a little bit of a well, it wasn't very well received, that game, was it? But anyway, right, yeah, I guess I should put a question to you guys. What do you do if you experience this? If you get Simracing Burnout, what is your sim? Because another one of my biggest problems is I don't really play much else other than Automobilista 2. I kind of had it with Assetto Corsa, that experiment. I don't really like ACC. I don't race online. I don't own iRacing because I'm not rich enough. R Factor 2 just looks far too complicated. So yeah, what do you guys do? Do you have any remedies for a bit of sim racing burnout, or is it just a case of stepping away for a while? Do you look for inspiration, or I don't know, what do you guys do? But on that note, I really did like a spectacular job of that livery, didn't I? Look how good that stock car is. Absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, yeah, so a slightly melancholy update, I guess. I hope you're well. Take care of yourselves, and yeah, post some comments, some remedies. What do you do when you're lacking inspiration?